So the McLaren 750S is the most widely anticipated and widely awaited car in the McLaren portfolio. The car obviously builds on the earlier 720S, which was the most successful production car of recent vintage. Huge number of changes in the car versus the earlier variant. It's quicker. The 0 to 100, the 0 to 200 at 7.2 seconds is the fastest in its category. It's very lightweight. It's 30 kilos lighter than the earlier car. The power to weight ratio is probably the best in the segment. And the ergonomics of the car have been improved with the greater driver engagement. The exterior of the car has also been changed. You can see the big bumper, the air vents, the cooling. The rear is fantastic. The new bumper there, the diffuser, the central exhaust, and the alloys are super lightweight. All of it, I think, has been put together and packaged in a way that makes the 750 a fantastic car. I think it's been fantastic. The fact that we've been able to, in the first year or year and a half of operation, bring in the variety of models that we've done, and they've all found a place in India. That's encouraging. So we have the 765 LTs, we have the 620R, we have the McLaren GT, we have the Artura, we have the 750 now, and before that the 720S. So the most encouraging part is that the various models have found a home in India. And with time, people have gotten used to how the brand, how the cars run on our roads, and the feedback has been very supportive and encouraging. So we're very hopeful that we'll have a good year ahead with all these models. So we have about close to 30 McLarens on the road so far, and the model breakup would be weighted towards the 720, with all the other variants that I spoke to you contributing to the balance. So post-COVID, we've been seeing a lot of growth in the business. I think the last 2 years, the industry has been growing at 20-30% per annum. I think that's likely to go ahead for the next year or two at least, what we can see. And as long as there's political stability and there's no unexpected, shocks to the economy around the corner, I think at the current clip, India is on its path to catching up with other developed markets in terms of demand for such cars. So the most important contribution as a dealer partner to a brand is to ensure that the user experience, the ownership experience, and the sales and service experience is on par with the best. So this facility that you're sitting in, you could mistake this for any McLaren showroom anywhere in the world. That immediately gives comfort to a customer or a prospect. The cars are being brought here at quick order, and our investments into sales and service and trained professionals all goes towards helping the user experience be on par with the best. And once that is the case and there's no compromise on the experience of ownership, then consumers are willing to put their money and buy what the best is available on offer. So the world's leading brands are all present in the country, and I think collectively everybody is benefiting from the current momentum. I think every brand has its own attributes, and the customer base is a very discerning customer base. They're not ignorant. They know exactly what they would like in a car. And with regards to McLaren, the idea is for them to acquire the car if it's the right car for them. And the market shares will, of course, be similar to elsewhere. But our job, again, like I said, is to ensure that the car is best offered to the customer with an experience on par with the international standards. So we believe in having a center of excellence. Somewhere in the sales cycle, a consumer may visit the showroom, but otherwise our people go out into the marketplace. We do trunk shows, we do road shows, we show people the cars in their respective cities. And somewhere after the purchase experience, the cars are delivered, of course, in their respective cities. And the after sales is ensured by our after sales team, who then flies into the particular city to ensure that the car is well catered to. So we built this as a center of excellence from which we're able to then cater to customers across. Nothing at the moment. The focus at the moment is to ensure that the cars coming in for the foreseeable future are all well placed in people's garages, and that the user experience is top notch. And as and when the brand has a different strategic objective, then we will work with the brand to see what's the next step. So it's never a demand issue, it's always a supply issue in this segment. So I think it'd be safe to say that we would be quite pleased to sell the cars that come our way. I think for this year, our allocations will be in the range of about 20 odd cars. So that's probably what we will sell for this year.